What's good, y'all? Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. I'd like to welcome you to the Tekken Tag Tournament Bowl Season 2, Episode 2, Battle of the Twos today. And last week, if you missed last week's episode, make sure you check that out. We had Kazuya and Kunimitsu versus Kuma and... I don't forgot who the other character was. Kuma and Bruce. Jesus Lord, Kuma and Bruce. And it was a good battle. Very close. I mean, down to the wire. And it just came down to Bruce and Kuma just couldn't get those last two pins. They probably would have won, but as a result, Kazuya and Kunimitsu moved on. So this week we have a new matchup, of course. We have Jack-2 and Lee versus Michelle Chang and Big Sodan. So I hope you guys are ready. I think this is going to be a very interesting one. And let's go ahead and get into it without further ado. But before we get into it, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, share the video if you like, leave a comment below, tell me what you guys think. And here's on to episode 2 of round 1. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Round 2 of the Tekken Tag Tournament Bowl. I say round 2. I'm sorry. We're still in round 1. Episode 2. I'm trying to jump the gun. Let me not go ahead and do that. So we have Jack and Lee versus Michelle and Beak. Who is going to go on, move on to the second round, and who is going to be going home? Let's find out. So we have Jack up first. And, he starts off with a strike. Hey, that's a good way to start off. We like that. Now we got Beak next. Let's see if he can go ahead and capitalize on that. And he's also going to start off with a strike. So we got both teams that, once again, just like last episode, they're both coming out swinging. That's what I like to see. Jackie comes with another one and doesn't quite get the strike this time. But you know what? That's okay. I'm pretty sure Lee can make up a spare, and that's exactly what he does. Great job. So Beak, can he capitalize with a strike? You know, to kind of get him ahead of the game? Not quite. And, a 7-10 split. All right. Michelle, she's going to try to see what she can do. Maybe she can hit, let's see. Oh, not quite. I saw what she was trying to do there. Didn't quite work out. But yeah, that's okay. Still early on. Third frame, still anybody's game. Jack with another one. And 8-10 split. You know what, guys? I think the 8-10 splits are worse than the 7-10 splits, because at least when you have a 7-10 split or a 6-10 split, you can move some stuff around. It's very hard with 8-10 splits. It's like you got to hit one or the other. But, you know, one pin is better than 0, so we'll take that. Beat comes out again. Let's see what he's going to do. And doesn't quite get all the pins, but Michelle can make that up with a spare. Good. So far, no misses from either team. That's definitely a good thing. Again, still early on. Jack, good. That was a nice, let's see the replay. Slow motion. Well, I don't know if 30 miles per hour is slow motion, but that's slow motion for Jack. And with Jack, you got to be very careful because he has a tendency to foul a lot. He hasn't fouled yet. Hopefully it stays that way. Let's see what Beak does. And Beak comes in with the strike. All right. So both teams have a strike for the 4th frame. Let's see if they continue on with that. Jack gets 2 strikes in a row, and he shows that, hey, I don't care how fast or slow I go for it. I'm getting that strike, baby. So that's 2 in a row. Can Beak build up on that? Let's find out. And he gets another one too. Okay. All right. Both teams are just like, yeah, we are going to go ahead and make sure that we do what we got to do. And there goes a 6-10 split that I was talking about earlier. So Lee has to make a decision as far as how he can get these pins down. And I feel like he could have got at least 2. Beak, let's see what he does next. Didn't get a strike, but that's okay. I think she has a chance to get a spare and put them ahead in the lead. So let's find out. Ooh, and that was a crucial moment that really would have helped that team get ahead just a little bit. But hey, still close. Anything can happen. Jack, he comes back again with the, no, not the strike. Not quite, not quite. But Lee, he's going to see if he can capitalize off of that. Maybe he can get a spare. All right, not bad, not bad. Let's see what Beak is going to do. It's going to be a very slow one. Only gets a few. Not that many, but you know what? That's okay. That's all right. Michelle, I'm pretty sure this is an easy spare that she can make up. Let's see what she does. And doesn't quite get the spare. Oh, man. But you know what? Hey, a lot of back and forth action right now. Jack, he goes for 9 pins. Can Lee go ahead and get the spare to kind of keep up? And yes, he does. All right, all right. So, Beak, let's see what he's going to do. All right, there's 9 pins there. Can Michelle make it up with a spare as well? Let's find out. Good. All right, we got 2 more frames. 2 more frames, and I think the score is relatively close. It's really going to depend on what both teams do on this one. And Jack, he goes ahead for the 9 pins. That puts him at 135. Well, previous favorite, 135. Lee. All right, good going. Let's see what the second team does. Beak starts off. Same thing with 9 pins. Can Michelle go ahead and get this spare? Let's find out. Good job. All right. So, right now, the score is relatively close. It's just like last game. It seems like this is really going to come down to the wire, depending on what both teams do. Let's see. Jackie takes the conservative route. I don't know if that was the best idea, especially with a 6-10 split, but we're going to find out. Lee, he goes ahead. Can he at least hit? And he hits 2. All right. So, Jack-2 and Lee, they end the game with a 159. Can Beak capitalize off of that and possibly send his team to the second round? Let's find out. He just might. He just might. I think either way, they've won. Even if Michelle misses this, that's going to put him at 161. So, let's see what Michelle does. And she gets the spare. All right. So, at this point, I think it's GG. It's definitely GG. Matter of fact, not even I think it is GG. So, Beak and Michelle, they make it to the final round. And let's go ahead and see the final scores. So, Jack-2 and Lee, they end the game with 159 points. And Michelle and Beak, they end the game with 171. So, those are our winners for this week. So, congratulations to Michelle and Beak. So, Don, Jack-2 and Lee, they put up a good fight. They just couldn't maintain, and it really came down to the last frame, just like the last game. You know, not being able to get a spare really kind of affects that last game, or even a strike when it comes down to the wire like that. But both teams did a great job. A lot of back and forth action. So yeah, again, Michelle and Beak, they're going to be moving on to the second round. Jack-2 and Lee, unfortunately, they are going home. But that's it for this week's episode, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, please like, leave a comment below, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you tune in next week for episode 3. And if you missed episode 1, go back and make sure you check that out. Until then, see you soon.